All right, guys, I'm about to drop some baits down. This here is my one and only gizzard shad that is still somewhat alive. He's flapping his gills there. We're going to send him down like that. That's a pretty large bait. But I went out yesterday afternoon and netted me some shad. Took the ultralight rod, caught some bluegill, got one small channel cat. Kept alive what I could, and got me some gizzard shad to cut up. So that's the first bait there. I'm gonna get down here in this bucket and we're gonna find that little channel cat too. You all know, my regular viewers, if you're new to my channel, you're gonna find out soon. I don't like channel cats. There he is. Around here in East Tennessee where I fish, channel cats are kind of a nuisance. They don't get big like they do up north and out west. And when I'm ultralight fishing, they mess up my jigs and slime up my line. When I'm doing my regular catfishing for big blues and flatheads, they steal my bait. This one right here yesterday ate one of my gulp minnows. And I said, buddy, you coming with me? So we about to put him on a hook and drop him down, and we're going to use him as live bait today for some larger catfish. There he is, y'all. Channel cat going down. I hope he does all that wiggling around down there on the bottom. Conjures us up a big blue or flathead. I'm gonna have two live baits to start. Well, that shad, he's about dead, but we're gonna call him a live bait. We're gonna have them two on to start on the back rods. On these front rods, I already got one bait down here. I don't know why I didn't film it, but I'll reel it back up and show you. I've got a shad head on there. That's one of my larger gizzard shad heads. I've put that on so I can have me a big head bait out. And my other rod over here, I'm going to take some of my smaller shad, cut them up in chunks and make just smaller baits. Because the better fish that I have gotten lately have mostly come on smaller baits for the most part. So I'm going to take some of them shad there, cut them up into small pieces. We'll bait that one up, and then we'll be set up and ready to roll. So today, y'all, it's cold. The weather here in East Tennessee, the old saying is, if you don't like it, wait a minute, it's going to change. And that's what's happened here. We had some 70-degree temperatures on New Year's. I was outside in shorts and a t-shirt, cleaned up the kayaks a little bit. A couple days later, it's snowing. We got snow on the ground. Today, it's warmer, but still cold. It's in the 40s out here today. Tomorrow it's supposed to snow again. We're supposed to get another round of cold weather. So I wanted to fish on out toward the end of this creek today. That was my hope, but the wind is so bad out there. I'm completely protected from the wind here. It's shielded here by this big hill. I don't know if you can see right over there where this creek loops around, but the wind is blowing in that direction. You can see it's calm here, but you get on out there on the other side of that point there that comes out, and there's some rollers coming across there. So this is about as far out in this creek as I can go. Now, I launched at the back of it, and this thing is just flat loaded with bait. I saw shad everywhere out through here, and so I was like, well, I don't want to necessarily be back there where all that bait is, because fish coming out of the main channel making their way back, they're going to have a smorgasbord to feed on before they ever get to my baits. So thankfully, the farther I've come on out in this creek, even though I can't go out as far as I want to, the bait fish out here aren't as prevalent. So I'm hoping that as these fish work out of the main channel into this creek to feed today, assuming that they do, I'm hoping that my baits are going to be the first ones that they come to. They're going to be hungry and have an easy meal down there. So it's about, what time is it? It's 12:43 right now. So my plan is to fish till right about dark today, which is 5:30-ish with where we're at. I think today's January, hold on, I can tell you. January 5th when I'm filming this. So it gets dark, 5:30, 5:45-ish right now. But I'm going to soak these baits a while, and hopefully we're going to get rewarded for our time. Stay tuned. Guys, right here, I'm finally hooked up, man. I'm finally hooked up. This is the small bait rod. I actually put like 3 threadfin shad on there. And this one's finally went down. It's not going to be a very big fish, but by gosh, beggars can't be choosers. That first one's hard to come by sometimes, and I wasn't sure it was gonna happen today. He's still got one of them on the hook there. You can see what I did is I took him some of them smaller thread fins, snipped the tails off, get them bleeding a little bit, and put them on the hook. I may be able to drop them same ones back down. They still look pretty good. There he is. Small fish, but it's fish number one. Yeah, I think I'm going to send that back down just like that. I just wanted a really smaller profile bait on one of these rods because, you know, lately I've done so well on the smaller baits, but I still want, you know, I want to have the live baits out for variety. I want to have a big headpiece on just because I've got so much confidence in big head baits. So, you know, just mixing it up a little bit. But, yeah, anyway, y'all, I am trolling my way back through this creek now. I sat here basically on the edge there where the wind was coming in for an hour. Didn't get a tap, nothing. I mean, just nothing going on. So I was going to go over across to the other side over there where that wind's blowing back. I thought I'll set up there on the bank, but it was kind of going to put me in people's yards because this area is a little bit populated. And I got over there, I didn't really want to, you know, get in somebody's yard. I could, you know, with our water level being down, technically I could, but didn't really want to do that. So come back across here and started trolling back to this creek. Plus the wind out there too. It's not too bad here where it's calm and the sun's out now, but that wind's pretty chilly and it was rocking over there as I was making my way over there to look at that area. So back here kind of in this creek, which is just shielded from the wind, trolling 1/2 mile an hour. Got my baits right up off the bottom. Right now I'm 39 feet. But I'm just going to make my way on back through this creek, working back toward the car just really slowly and see if I run into some fish. Run into that small dink there, obviously, but I'm looking for something bigger than that today, so hopefully we find it. Well, believe it or not, this live gizzard shad is still wiggling around a little bit after all this time. I'm set up on the bank now. I got my pieces of cut bait thrown out on those two rods. I'm about to throw this live gizzard out there too. I'm gonna walk up the bank here a little bit and get some distance, but we're gonna toss him out there. He might eventually catch us something. There he goes. Just kind of tossing out in the middle of this pocket here. I'm in this little side chute of this creek and the wind is blowing in this direction here. Just trying to mix it up, hitting the shallows. I've fished from 40 feet to about 20 feet in the creek. Nothing going on, so we're going to keep trying, keep mixing it up, hit the shallows now. Oh, guys, right here, that live gizzard. Something's got him. Oh my gosh, did he come off? Let me get that clicking off there. Oh my gosh. I was over there fooling with that live channel. Daggone, man. Boy, look at that. Y'all, that right there, he bit him in half. Whatever that was, that had to be a turtle or a gar. He literally bit that shad in half. I cast him out there. I still got that live channel cat. Now this one's going off. Y'all, maybe I should have been up here in the shallows all along. That in there, he didn't. It may have been a small fish just making a little run. Whatever this was, daggone, man. That was I had high hopes for that bait. When I pulled up on the shore over here and seen he was still wiggling, I thought, man, I'm gonna still have a chance to get me some. I'm just gonna rehook him. Oh crap, that one's pulling. Oh man, I'm on some fish, y'all. There we go. Oh, this one's hooked up. Yeah, y'all, I'm in this little side chute of this creek, and the wind is blowing in over here. This thing's coming at me. Or he may have just let it go. There he is. He was coming right at me. But the wind is blowing down in through here, and I thought, I'm going to set up on the shore, cast my baits out in the middle of this thing, and just see what's happening. It's like these fish, they've not been deep. I ain't got that one dink out there at the deeper depths. This one here, it's a dink, but you know what? It's another bite. So I don't know. Maybe these fish, maybe they're super shallow. We're going to find out. I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon here. It's about, 3:30ish now. I'm going to spend my last couple hours up here on the bank. Just got my kayak pulled up here. We'll cast pieces of cut bait. I'm going to get that channel cat out there in a minute. Nice. Little blue kitty. Get out of here, buddy. Go back where you come from. Let's check this bait out, make sure it's okay. Yeah, it still looks okay. We'll just go ahead and sling it back out. Get it out there right quick. I'm gonna get that, what's left of that big shad. It got bit in half. We'll get it out there. And then I'm gonna throw this channel cat out there too. I may end up, I'll tell you what, let's just forego the clicker on this one. That clicker's exciting when they go off, but if we got this much activity going on, I'll just let them load up the rods. Yeah, look at this here, guys. If I can get that line, boy, I got a mess. Bear with me here. I'm excited, y'all. Been waiting all day to get on some fish. I think it's about to happen here. This little channel cat. He's still just a kicking, man. I'm gonna walk right over here and throw this channel cat out. Something's liable to gobble him up. All right. I think we're fishing again. I gotta get that one more bait out, and then we're gonna be fishing again. Let's send what's left of our big gizzard shad out there. Oh, oh crap. Let me just cast this out, and then I'm gonna go get that one. If he's on there. That's the one I still had the clicker on. I got the others just loaded up over there. These others are just gonna load up the rods from now on. Let's pick this up here and see if... No. I'll just reel it in and check, make sure they still bait on there. These fish are hitting before I can get everything set up. No, he robbed me. He stole from me, y'all. Let's get another bait on. Send it out. That left rod right there is getting hit. That's on that half a shad. I think he's got it. I'm about to pick up on it and find out here. He wants it. Yeah, he's got it. I knew he was trying awful hard for it. Oh, did he just get me hung in something? Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. He's got me hung in something here. Good thing is this shoreline's pretty long ways I can walk. See if I can maybe get on the other side of it here. There he come. There he come free. I don't think he's going to end up being very big, but he's not. Small blue. He knocked the rest of that bait off too. Doggone him. Well, we got pretty good use out of that thing. I was hoping to, get it eaten while it was alive, and I guess technically we did get it eaten while it was alive. But whatever ate it, bit it in half. And this fella here ended up getting the rest of it. Little old thing. Well, let's send him on. Where you going, Blue Kitty? Go home. Go the other way. He'll find his way eventually. He's shell-shocked. He's never met a famous YouTuber before. It just happened to him, and he don't know how to act. He's all just like one of them little girls at a NSYNC or New Kids on the Block concert. Well, let's go down here and put us another bait on. I've got some more live baits in the bucket. I've got some. I took the ultralight rod yesterday, and of course I got that little channel cat that ain't done nothing for us yet, and I got some bluegill. I ain't tried any bluegill today. I may just go ahead and stick one of them on here and just see what's going on with them. Oh, that bubble in there, that's from them shad that I had in there earlier. Hopefully these bluegill's still alive. Yeah, let's get that in right there. Bluegill, do us proud, buddy. Do us proud down there. We'll see what that will catch us. My shad, I may need to reel them in on them other two lines and just check and maybe switch them out. Throw him right out there. All right, guys, we're back in business. It's, been one of them days. I've had to just kind of mix things up today. I hope to go out to the creek mouth of this creek, the original creek mouth that was here before they flooded this to make the reservoir. The wind just wasn't going to allow that. There was a big chop out there, and I didn't want to fight that wind. And just staying on the protected side of this creek wasn't getting it done for me. I mean, I sat there for a while, spot lock, nothing, trolling my way back, got that one small blue, just nothing going on, and decided to just mix it up, come down here into this little pocket of this creek that the wind is blowing into. And it's still kind of protected here. It's still kind of shielded, just, due to the other side of the bank over there. But the wind is coming in this direction. And typically if I'm gonna, set up on a windy day, I want the wind to be blowing into wherever I'm bank fishing at. So, got a pretty good ways back in here in this pocket that it goes, but you can see back there it's just houses and populated and stuff. So, this is about as far back as I can get and set up and not be in somebody's yard. But I just got these baits just kind of staggered out here, and these fish that are maybe working into this pocket hopefully come along, and we're getting a few eat pretty quickly on setting up here. Maybe I should have been here all afternoon, but you never know till you just get out here and just look around a little bit. And it's took a while, but hopefully we got them figured out now. Guys, I'm gonna turn the camera on right quick. I got a fish on here. I was gonna reel my rods in here that had the cut shad on and just make sure I still had bait and maybe switch them out if I didn't, or if they wasn't looking good, and I'll be doggone if I ain't got a fish on this and didn't even know about it. I knew I'd been hit a couple times on both rods, but it wasn't good takedowns or anything, but I guess this one was good enough to get hooked up. Yeah, it's another small blue, but by gosh, it's action, which I had struggled to get this afternoon. So come here, Blue Kitty, get your 5 minutes of fame too. On a better day, you might not even make the video, but today I got a good feeling if we get a video today that you're going to make it. Congratulations. You're welcome. Made that fish's dream come true. Well, let's stick us another piece of shad on here I just cut up. That's another gizzard shad head. Tell you what, this live scope, man, ain't doing much for me on the catfish other than just being a novelty item, but Boy, it sure makes catching bait, whether it be bluegill and yellow bass and stuff like that, or in the case of yesterday, shining it around looking for schools of shad and throwing the net on them. Really helped out. All right, I got that one back out. I'm gonna reel that other one in. Hell, it might have a fish on it too, you never know. Y'all, there is times in life where you just get lucky, where things just go your way, where the universe lines up for you and says, Justin, today is your day. So I've pulled up on the bank here. Didn't come out here today planning on bank fishing, so I didn't have a chair with me. But I'm on this ground over here. I'm looking around, and look what I've spotted over here. Well, here's a piece of fence. But right over here, y'all, is a chair. Now, I'm about to go snatch it. So I'm about to have me a place. I believe that's somebody's duck blind, actually. Yeah, somebody's got them a cheap-ass duck blind here. But they've left their chair. So I'm taking it for now. I'll bring it back. It'll be waiting on them over here next time they come out here to shoot old Donald and Daphne. I don't understand the whole duck hunting thing here in East Tennessee, because, I mean, we're so far away from the fly zone. Any ducks you find over here are like park ducks. They're so stupid they've got that far off course, but these duck hunters have been nice enough to leave me a chair. It's the nicest thing duck hunters have ever done for me. So whoever you are out there, thank you. I'm going to take advantage out of here while I watch these rods and wait for them to go down. Speaking of rods going down, right here is one trying to get eaten. I think he's got it too. Yeah, he does got it too. Speaking of fish, taking down rods, here we go. Another one on a shad head. Bluegill ain't been messed with. The channel cat over there, I've been trying to get him to eat all day. He ain't done nothing for me. Them channel cats, I'm telling you, ain't worth a flip. I've caught fish on them before, but boy, I hate them channel cats. But the shad's doing all right for me. It's another small one, but it's another bite. It may just be how it goes in today's video, is small fish. But if that's how it turns out, that's how it turns out. But I'm going to give it another hour or so here and just see if I can't get a big one to come through here. You never know. This has been the most action that I've had today, is in this, short time that I've been set up here on the bank. He's so excited to get in this video, he won't calm down. He don't want it to end. With some fish, that's enough now. That hook's going through the bottom lip there. I don't want that thing in my finger. All right. Well, get on out of here, Blue Kitty. Thanks for a good time. Take off now. You silly old fish. Let's take a look at this bait. I'll probably go ahead and switch it out. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and switch that bait out right there. These shad, they get chewed on and bit on and stuff. I'd rather, if it's skipjack, something like that, a bigger oily bait, we can usually reuse them and stuff, but these shad, I'll go ahead and switch them out. And too, the other thing about this bait is that whatever I don't use today, I'm just going to throw out anyway, so ain't no point in being conservative. We got this weather system moving in, I guess tonight or tomorrow or something. And it's supposed to turn real cold, be in the 30s tomorrow, maybe dump some snow here, we'll see. You know how them weather reporters are, they ain't never right. But gonna be in the 30s tomorrow. And I think it ain't gonna get out of the 20s here the next day, so I ain't gonna be fishing next couple days. I'll be at the house on the Netflix, you know. Maybe finishing out season 4 of Cobra Kai on the Netflix there. See what old Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence can do against Sensei Kreese. That'll be what I do the next couple days. I got 2 rods, both of them on the left side. It got hit right there. I think the one on the back, I'm gonna check. Yeah, this one here got hit, but I don't think hooked up. This one here may be, it's worth checking. I believe he just ripped me off, or he's coming right at me. No, he's coming right at me. Heck yeah, man. Getting us another one here as the sun's going down over there. I'm gonna ride it out here till sunset. So I got a feeling some more fish might be working up through here. Probably will be all night, truth be told, especially after sunset for that first hour or so. I'll be gone by then. But I'm gonna see if I can get some more in the meantime. This one here, it's another small fish. Oh, that one's going down. I'm gonna check. This one here, he's a dink, but he's probably the biggest dink I've got today. I'm gonna leave him set in a second, and I'm gonna pick up on this. No, I don't think this one's on. I had switched out the bluegill for a shad a few minutes ago. Got me a stick though. Caught the old stick fish. I had switched out that bluegill though, because it just wasn't nothing happening. And there's been enough fish here today. Well, the last, time I've been out here to make me think that them fish just wasn't into the bluegill, because they've been hitting the shad. Even when I ain't been hooking up, they've been getting hit. So let me just get it tossed back out, and then we'll land this blue over here. I switched out my rod holders, y'all. When I'm suspending baits, I like this style of the rod holder. But when I'm on the bank, I like these Scotty rocket launcher styles. So they get my rods up, get them spaced out a little more. I keep those with me in the kayak for this situation. Come here, blue kitty. Come here now. Where's your larger kinfolk at, huh? I've been looking for them. I've been looking for them all afternoon. This one here, he may actually, I may call him a smaller fun sizer, just so I can justify publishing this video. Boy, he clamped down on my thumb just then. There we go. Yeah, let's hold him out there. I gotta long arm him here to, let me turn him that way, maybe get him in the light. Yeah, we'll call it a smaller fun size there. Not a bad fish, especially for this afternoon when the bites have been limited and the really small fish have been what I've been getting. So I can't get my words out, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm fumbling my words. I'll get it together directly. One of them days, y'all, one of them days. Okay. He threw the bait off, so let's put us another one on. Try to get some more fish. Small fish or not, it's a bite. I'll come out here to catch fish today, so what I was doing earlier wasn't getting it done. Let's get this in here maybe. Just gonna take a hook here, go up through this bony part of the shad's head. I'm just gonna take my shears here and give him a little trim. Wash them nasty things off. All right, let's cast it back out. There we go. I'm just gonna engage the reel there. That way now when the fish hits, it's just gonna take the rod over, get that circle hook. I love fishing with the bait clickers. It's a lot of fun to hear that zinging, you know, and just line peeling off there. But boy, my hookup ratio stinks with them. It's terrible. So when I'm out here in the kayak and I've got rod holders, you know, that I can put them things down into and just let the fish eat the bait, load up the rod tip. It's a better way for me to ensure that I'm gonna catch fish. And by gosh, I'm out here filming a video, running out of time over there according to the sun. I got to make sure I catch every bite I get. Well, folks, it is time to say goodbye to our bluegill. If they still alive in there, where'd they go? Any of them? Oh, right there's one. He's alive. He's swimming off. Oh, I got a couple of his friends still left in here too. Well, there we go. There he goes, look at that. You better go before I change my mind, bluegill. You just gonna sit there. What do you think, bluegill? There he goes. Now he decided to go off. I'll tell you something, y'all. I can't catch a big catfish worth of crap today, but I can be a hero to some bluegill. So I've let them go. I'm starting to get packed up here now. The sun's down there over the tree line, so I'm going to just get packed up, get ready to roll out of here shortly once the sun goes down. I don't know if I'll have enough daylight left, assuming if I get any more fish or not, but I'm gonna take this chair back over here. Whoever duck hunter was left this for me, thank you. I'm gonna put it back. Whoever it is, don't be shooting out nobody's windows over here. These houses about 50 yards away. I'm gonna take it back though. It was nice of that duck hunter, you know, that chair really come in handy for me. All right, buddy, it'll be there waiting on you next time. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all, it's been one of them days. Just, you know, for whatever reason, I just couldn't really get on the big fish. Moved here to this pocket, got some small fish. Uh-oh. That rod right there, that channel cat finally got bumped. May have just been him making one final surge, probably trying to wave his arm up at me, flip me off for not catching no fish today. I gave it the college try, man. I tried to feed him to something. Channel cat didn't work out, the bluegill didn't work out, but the shad got it done. So I didn't have any skipjack coming out here today. All this weather system, the back and forth, the rains, all that, the places I was getting skipjack, they gone, they moved. And so I just, look right here, that rod tip. We might get something on that channel cat yet. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling here. Channel cat, if you're gonna get it done, you better do it, buddy. Because we're about to wrap this thing up. Man, that would be so perfect timing if that rod went down right now. I don't even know if y'all can see it. I got this new camera here, so I don't really know how it does in low light situations. It looks okay on my screen, so maybe it's doing okay. Doing a lot of stuff this winter, playing around with new electronics. Of course, the live scope's the big thing. I also got new camera, new microphone. Trying to get everything situated and dialed in before spring rolls around and my video views go back up to normal. At least, hopefully they go back up to normal. Every winter my views tank on this channel, so it's an opportunity for me to kind of try new things and experiment a little bit. And that rod's still getting some action there. It may just be him moving, but it's a little bit of weight on there, I feel like. Kind of want to crank down on it just in the event that it is a flathead. Who knows? I don't know. It may have just been him moving. I'll tell you what, folks. I'm about to get on up out of here soon. It's still kind of just moving right there. Let's just crank down on it, just because. Let's just crank down on it. If I pull it out of his mouth, so be it. You ready? Let's do this. Goodness gracious, man. He must have come at me, but he's on there. He's on there, man. Goodness gracious, man. I had to reel down a long ways on that thing. Well, for those of you that have stuck around to the end of this crap, I know this ain't been one of my better videos today. I just fumbling my words, can't hardly catch a decent sized fish for nothing. But if you've stuck around this long, we're going to end this video with a fish. On the channel cat of all things. I was hoping that thing would get eat. Let's see what it is. It's a blue. It's a blue. Let me pull him on up here. Look at him. There he is. He's going to give us that channel cat back too. Look at that. By gosh, it took all afternoon, y'all. It took all afternoon. But we got that dang channel cat eat. Boy, he's tore up too, man. He's tore up. It took all dang afternoon, but we made it happen. Ain't a very big fish either, I mean, considering. Of course, that was a really small channel cat. But nevertheless, by gosh, it got eaten. There he is. I call him smaller fun size. Smaller fun size blue. He's gonna be the last one, y'all. Unless one of these other rods go off before I can get them reeled in. Whew, man. I can't believe that happened right here at the dang end of the video to get that dang channel cat eaten. Again, my regular audience, you know how bad I hate them dang channel cats. And he was so small, I'm like, we got a chance at feeding him to something today. And by gosh, we made it happen right here at the very end. But anyway, guys, you can see sun's going down over there. It's starting to get colder by the second. So I'm gonna get these other lines reeled up, finish getting packed up here, and probably take it to the house. But I was on the fence about posting this video because it's just been, handful of small fish. But that one right there making it happen at the end, by gosh. We're gonna post this thing. Anyway, guys, wherever you're at, if you're experiencing this cold weather like we are in Tennessee the next couple days, stay warm and catch some fish this weekend if you go out. If you're man enough to brave it, hey, my hat's off to you. I'm gonna be at the house watching some Netflix until this cold weather passes. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.